talk about it because I'm defeated. I get up day in and day out and do nothing. I do everything for this kid. That won't even be like, hey, what's your work schedule? Let me help you because I know you done help me because I can go to work whenever I feel like it and I can make as much money as I feel like it.
The struggle of being a single mom. Let's have this conversation because I feel like we don't talk about this. And when it comes to being a single mother, society actually mock you as a single mom. You will see men come out to be like, "Oh, I don't want to date a single mom." Oh, you have a children. Oh, you have children. You have a child, and all of that. They say, "I don't want to have anything to do with any woman that has children." Women are even afraid to leave marriages. Women that have children are afraid to leave their marriages because they are afraid of being called single mother. But then some women are single mom and they are striving in that, aspect. Why some are really, really struggling. And they're like, it is not easy. If you can avoid it totally. You guys, what's your take on single mom that are struggling and all of that? I have some videos to share with you all about some mom that are, struggling with this single mother thing. They are really going through a lot, trying to do everything by themselves. They cannot get the kind of job that they want. They cannot go to anywhere that they want. Like they even say that there is no village because even if you have the village, most of the time the village is away. The village is not with you because if you just want to go across the road to do something, you need somebody to stay with the child. You have to carry your baby along, and that can be very stressful. Let me read some videos for you all to watch, then we'll come back and discuss.
Listen, let's stop talking now. Let's stop it now. There is no village. Let me tell you, young girls, what nobody's going to tell you. You got 3 kids at 24 years old. You're getting ready to struggle. You're getting ready to cry. You're getting ready to be depressed. You're getting ready to want to unalive yourself. Okay? You're so in love with the baby daddy and you keep laying on your fucking back. You're going to be alone. Your friends that all think your baby's cute, while they're out twerking something cute in a cute little pretty girl, an outfit arrangement, you're going to be home with those fucking babies. Drowning in postpartum. Drowning in depression. Drowning in your fucking mistakes and decisions. And all your friends, oh, I'm your friend. No, ain't no fucking friends, babe. That's just what they are. Your friends are not your baby dad. Nobody's going to tell you. Your mother's not going to tell you. Your father's not going to tell you. You're going to find out when you call them because you have a job interview and nobody can watch your fucking kid. And they're home. They're off that day. You're going to find out when you're down to the change in the middle of your console to put gas in your car. That love ain't all that. Love takes hostages and will leave you and your kids in poverty and turmoil. So buckle the fuck up. Because I'm going to tell you what nobody's telling you. Them fucking babies are yours. And that man ain't never going to change. This is hard. And I have more than a lot of you bitches, and I'm struggling. So let me tell you bitches what nobody will. Let me tell you what nobody will. Especially you young girls who keep laying on your backs having all these babies thinking it's cute. I know what you're going through behind closed doors. I know you're crying yourself to fucking sleep. I know you're overstimulated and you're being a mean fucking mom. I know what the fuck is going on. So you can try to post your pictures and their cute little dresses and their shirts. But baby, I got 2. One's with my ex-husband from a very formal relationship, okay? By the book. And the other is from a narcissist that I got with after. I wish I would have knew better.
You have given the best version of yourself, the best that you can be to somebody, and they take that, ball it up, throw it in the trash, spit on, and take on you. It's been 3 years. I still find myself crying, wanting to know why. Why don't you want, or why didn't you want a family with me? I know, not gonna say go to therapy, girl, and talk. I have been doing the work, but I still find myself wanting that question to be answered. And honestly, I know that it does not mean anything because the person treated me so badly that there is no going back. Like, there's no going back. And it also eats up at me because I've always wanted my own family, and I can't even go back if I wanted to because that would be crazy for me to do that. But I still want to know why. When you have given the best version of yourself, the best that you can be to somebody, and they take that, ball it up, throw it in the trash, spit on, and take a on you, it just does something to you. It that. And I don't like talking about it because I just feel like this person still watches things that I do. And I don't want them to know that they still have this over me. You left me for something that was half of me. You left me for something that, funny enough, is similar to me kind of visually. Like, she don't look like me, but like the aesthetics are there, honey. But I get triggered by that because I'm just like, you had it perfect with me. You had it perfect. And you go choose someone else that is a lower quality grade of me. And I don't care. I'm gonna talk my shit. She also has 3 kids of her own. You leave your own blood to go play dad to somebody else's man's children. It's still y'all. Now, it's not an everyday thing. It's not just on this all day, every. A lot of times, it only really comes back when I'm going through it, when I'm really in my single mom struggle. Currently, I've been forced to return back to office, and it's so hard. It's been very hard for me to do this, and I've had this career for almost 10 years. I want to quit. I finally reached making 6 figures. Finally reached it, right? And I want to quit. I want to take a pay cut. I want to make $40,000 so that I can stay home with my daughter, because trying to make this little money, trying to have this little lifestyle that I have, parts of me feel like it's not worth it. And it's so hard. And when I'm feeling the difficulties of being a single mother, that's when this shit really comes back and haunts me. That's when I really feel like, how could you leave us? How could you do this to me? When I need you, you're not there for me. And I don't want to cry on camera this time, but this is one of the toughest things for me as a single mom. Just trying to get out of my head and stop trying to understand the complexities of someone who is mentally disturbed and traumatized and likes to hurt people, and trying to understand that person's brain, because that's who I am. I'm a why type of girl. I want to know why. Why did you me over? Why you play these games with me? Why you these bitches? Why you do the shit that you did? Why you do that to me? Why you cheat on me? Why you take from me? Why you steal from me? Why you lie to me? Why you leave me when I know I'm that bitch? I know it. So I just want to keep it real with y'all. I know y'all see my vlogs. I know you see my content, and I make my content to focus on putting yourself first and not worry about no low ass, grimy ass, low vibrational ass, confused sexually ass, to keep your shit tight. I'm a real person, and I have real feelings, and I'm still dealing with them every day. So, yeah. Bye, y'all.
One of the hardest things about being a primary parent is watching the other parent be able to just live life as if they don't have children. Like, if they want to just leave the state, they just leave the state. They don't have to tell the other parent. They just go. They just go. There's no concern on who's going to watch my kids. Is everything going to be taken care of? Because they know that other parent's going to handle it. There's no concern on if they hold down a job or anything, because they know the other parent has it. I can't just leave the state when I want, not worried about where my kids are going to be, daycare and all that. I can't just decide I'm not going to hold down a job because who's going to take care of my kids? I can't just decide, oh, my friends are doing this, I want to play basketball or do whatever. I'm not going to show up at this time for my kids. That's not how it works. That's not called being a parent. That's called being a babysitter. That's called visiting your kids. So don't call yourself a parent if you don't sacrifice like the other parent does. If your whole life does not revolve around your kids, you're not a parent. And I'm so sick of people being like, oh, co-parenting. This is not co-parenting. If I inform you on things, if it revolves around what works for you and not what works for your kids, that's not called co-parenting. Not.
Let me be honest with you guys, because I'm a rant this morning. The hardest part of parenting with a narcissist that nobody talks about is the fact that I have an ex-husband who literally, from a previous relationship, an ex, who literally helps me above and beyond with our other son, because I don't have the energy, because I have to pour it in to my narcissist son, like my abuser's child, and they don't help me. So on top of trying to rehabilitate a fucking child from their abusive, violent, narcissistic, evil demon father, you have to raise them and heal yourself. Nobody's talking about it, but I'm gonna talk about it because I'm defeated. I get up day in and day out and do nothing. I do everything for this kid. And he doesn't listen to shit I say. It's never an easy morning. His father does nothing. Sparta does nothing. And Parole still got him out here walking around. That man gonna get everything he fucking deserves. No moms are telling. We be scared to get on the internet and show y'all this. This shit is defeating. I need a break. 24/7, 365, I'm with this fucking kid who doesn't even listen to me. And every time he gets mad, he wants to call my dad, fuck your dad.
The part of parenting or single parenting that nobody talks about is being offered jobs and you can't even accept the jobs because you don't know how you gonna get your kids to and from daycare, or who gonna watch them on the weekends if you need to work, or anything in that nature. I absolutely love my kids to death, but if I could talk to the younger me, I would tell me to wait. I would tell me to wait to have kids until I know that I either am financially stable or I'm having a team behind me that can help me, because everybody needs a community. And when you are alone doing this, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world. I absolutely love my kids to death. I'll do anything for them. But when you are trying to give them the best and you have multiple baby daddies that won't even be like, hey, what's your work schedule? Let me help you, because I know you done help me, because I can go to work whenever I feel like it, and I can make as much money as I feel like it, and I can do the bare minimum for my child. It's sickening. It's sickening. And I'm not dealing with one, not two, but three men that fail to realize that they mama needs to work too. And it hurts me to the core, because I try to do as much as I can or work around these men's schedules, far as pick up and drop off, and I always get the shit end of every stick. I try not to be the baby mama that's calling, complaining, or even asking for too much or nothing. So when I can't even take a job that they know that will better their kids' life because their kids are primarily with me, it hurts me. It hurts me because I don't ask. I don't bother. I don't tell if the kids need diapers, or if they needed shoes, or if they needed socks, or anything. I'm not that type of mother. Even if I didn't have food, I would go to a food pantry before I called them and asked them, hey, can you help me with food? Because you know food stamps don't always feed the kids. It hurts me to the core. It hurts me. But I'm finna start standing on business. I'm gonna have to, and I don't give a fuck. Because this shit it's ridiculous. It's becoming ridiculous.
I've been a single mom for almost 18 years. So I understand how difficult it is raising kids out here all on your own. Please know that you are not alone. I've been there, not knowing how I'm going to pay my rent at the time, how I'm going to make payments towards my car, how I'm going to feed my child, how I'm going to do anything. The amount of stress and anxiety I've dealt with was so surreal. I don't want not another mother to go through what I've gone through. Even when it comes to toxic relationships, the truth was not wanting to be by myself and knowing that it was better for me to be by myself, to struggle than to struggle with someone who did not love me from the beginning. I don't want not another single mother to go through what I've gone through. Therefore, my life is truly a living testimony. If you haven't already been here, not only have you heard about my 13 and pregnant story, but then also you're hearing 18 years of me being a single mother. I don't want, like I said, not another mother to go through what I've gone through. To all single mothers out here, you are so priceless. What happened, happened. You can't undo the past. Choose to move forward with no regrets and putting your best foot forward. Again, with no regrets. I know it's hard to not think about, this happened, these decisions, all this and that. Continue moving forward. Shift your mindset. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Anything. You got this.
Let's budget my weekly paycheck as a single mom of 2 working a fast food job. Okay, guys, so I've been struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of struggling. Very overwhelmed with these bills, rent, utilities, car insurance, car. Yeah, so I'm kind of a little bit stressed out. I'm very stressed out. If you guys can see on my page, I've been doing a lot of Instacart. I did Amazon Flex the other day. I also been doing DoorDash, but DoorDash, I don't do it as much as Instacart. So yeah, I've been hustling, I've been grinding, and of course I go to work. Just so I can make freaking ends meet. So I'm a little stressed out, I'm not gonna lie. So I got paid this week $392.82. $200 of that is gonna go to my car payment, which is coming up in a couple days. And yeah, I didn't want to make this video. Sometimes I don't like making my paycheck videos just because I do get criticized a lot and I get a lot of negative comments. Of course, I ignore the negative comments and I do keep them on my page just because they encourage more engagement on my page, which helps pushes my video out to the For You page. And these videos are always like my most viewed ones. Like I make money off these videos, so that's why I'm like, I just need to post this. As much as I don't want to post it, but I could use the views, which means I could really use the money. So yeah, that is this week's budgeting video. I also am going to make a video of how much money I have made this week with DoorDash, Instacart, and Amazon Flex. It's not a lot, but it's something. So yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday. I'll see you guys in my next video.
The truth is, I don't like being a mom. I don't like motherhood. And let me explain. First, I want to make sure I make it clear. I love my child. I care for my child. I would never let anything happen to her. I don't enjoy motherhood because I have a different experience. Being a mother when you are a single mother is a totally different experience, and a lot of times you don't get to enjoy being a mother, like truly enjoy it. I know there's going to be mothers out there that say they enjoy every aspect no matter what their circumstances are, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy it because I was robbed of the true motherhood experience of having support, care, a true village. If you know, you know. As a single mom, you carry a whole different type of weight. It's almost as if you are in a constant survival mode. Even if you have a village such as your mom, your brother, sister, grandma, cousins, and aunties, that is not a permanent in-house village. Yeah. Those are people that you have to go outside your home to help you. You don't have a partner here to truly help. If you just want to go run up the street to the store, if you just want to go get some quick gas, if you just want a late night snack, you always got to bring that baby. And again, it's not that I don't love my baby. It's just that sometimes it can be a burden to always have a child on your back and think about them and care for them and support them and protect them. Like, it's just so much all the time. So my experience as a mother, it's not something that really brings me joy, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because I don't truly find joy within the motherhood experience, I probably come off a little mean and stern or annoyed towards my child. And that's something that I'm really trying hard to work on. But when I say 24 hours in a day, I am with my child. I do it for several reasons. One, because I have anxiety. When other people watch my child, that's a whole nother topic. Two, the village is very small, okay? So who else is going to do it? And I know the naysayers are going to come out and say, well, you laid down with that man, you chose him, you opened your legs, and you're 100% correct. But I want to be honest and transparent with you. I honestly didn't truly know what it was to be a mother until I became a mother. I had concepts, I had ideals of what a mother is because, looking at your own mother or looking at other women who have had children and looking at their experience, I thought I had an idea. But I should have known with my own worries and anxiety, I just did not think about it as deeply as I should have. And that is something that I hold myself accountable for. Trust me, I did not say, oh yeah, that's my baby daddy. Like, no, that's not how it happens. If you grown, you know how I had a baby, okay? Having to carry all the weight and load of motherhood on your own shoulders 24/7, 365 days out the year, yeah, it's going to tarnish some things. It's going to make you feel some type of way. I do believe if I would to truly have a wanting, willing, caring, supportive partner, that I probably could thrive in motherhood. And also, now that I've had a child, I know that one is honestly my limit, but if I had a partner, maybe two. But yeah, this is really tough work. It's tough, it's hard, it's long. So if anyone asks me, I'm always going to be fully transparent. I want women to understand the truth of what it is and how it goes down. And also, shout out to all the moms out there, but especially the single moms, because it's hard. It's hard carrying it all by yourself. So if you are child free today, just make sure that you think about what you're truly getting yourself into, and if you truly, with all your fiber and being, want to be a mom and just ready to take on that with or without a partner. Bye, girl.
It breaks my heart to see some of these mothers crying because it's not easy. Being a mom is very difficult. Being a mom, if you have a partner that is supportive, you have a village, you have the money, you have the finance, you have everything, you have the time. Being a mom is very stressful. Now imagine you are doing it alone with nobody to help, no village, nobody at all, no partner. In fact, if you're even struggling with money as well, finance, it is very, very difficult. So it breaks my heart to see some of these women break down in tears. Women chose to be single mothers, while some found themselves in that position. Okay, you can find yourself in a position of being a single mom if you lost your partner, if you're married and you had children, you lost your partner, automatically you're now a single mother. Or maybe you had to leave your partner, or your partner had to leave you, both of you had to go your separate ways, automatically you're now a single mom. But then there are some women that actually chose to be a single mom. They know that this man that they are with is not going to marry them. They know that they are pregnant for a particular somebody that is not ready to be a father to their children, and they decide to still have those children. Those are the ones they know that they are going to be a single mom. In fact, some of them don't even know that it is going to be very difficult. They just feel like, okay, I feel like I can navigate the whole thing. And they go on and on to start having more children. And later on, they are realizing how difficult it is to raise children alone. For me, I feel like whatever situation you're in for now, it might seem very difficult, but then if you keep trying and pushing, things always get better. Sometimes it might look like nobody is there to help and all of that. I feel like some of the time, some single mom that actually survived the whole, difficult era, later on they are happy and doing well. But then it's not that they're going to come and advise you to be a single mom. They're not going to advise you to be a single mom, but they're going to tell you that it is going to get better. I saw a video of this Nigerian woman talking on TikTok, I think yesterday, and she was like, she remember when she came to TikTok to beg for money, and somebody, one of her followers, had to send her money to pay rent. So that was when she left her abusive marriage. Most women are afraid of starting afresh because they're like, how do I start afresh with these children that I already have with this man? How do I do this? Because they don't even have money to pay rent. They're still at home mom and taking care of those children. They are not working and all of that. So most women are stuck with their husband, taking a lot of insult and abuse because they are afraid to be single mothers and handling it themselves. Another lesson I feel like women can learn or younger girls can learn from this video is that don't have children that you cannot take care of. When you have a baby daddy already and you already have a child, probably by mistake, I don't know, or probably because you were young and you already have a child already, before you have the second one, think twice. Or probably you got married now and you now have to have another one. That's a second child. And probably you and your husband got divorced. Before you have the third one, I feel like you having the third one now is now something else, because you already know that your first child was with a baby daddy that did not have your time, doesn't want to even be a father. Your second one is to your ex-husband. Now your third one, getting pregnant for the third one, I just feel like it should be a choice, not a mistake. And it's not because you're doing it for a man or for society or for anything. It should be because you want it and you're ready and you have the full capacity of taking care of 3 children. And even those people ask you, like, how many baby daddies do you have with your 3 children? You can proudly say that I have 3 baby daddies with 3 children. Because most of the time, some women, they're not proud of it. Some women are like, they went through a lot before they can have that. Some women are like, that was not their plan. And some of them are like, I just want to have children with different baby daddies. In fact, I've seen some women that were trending one time, like, I have 7 children with 7 different baby daddies. They're proud of it. They're okay. I don't know. If you can be proud, I also feel like if you have one and two, the third one should not be a mistake. The third one should be a choice. Like, I want this. I want to be in this position. Think about a lot of things before you jump into that. The first one can pass, the second one might pass as well, but the third one is actually a choice, to be honest. The third one is a choice, because if you sit down and look at women that are going through this whole phase, it is difficult. Difficult because being a mom is very difficult. It's a it's a difficult job that people don't even talk about it enough, right? And that is when you have somebody to help you. That is when you have help, you have a supportive partner, you have a village, you have your mom, your sister, everybody staying around you that you can easily call and be like, okay, I want to step out with my friend for dinner. Can you come look up with the kids? Can you come this? Can you come and do that? You can easily call them and all of that. They still complain that being a mom is a terrible job. It is very difficult job. In as much as they love their children, in as much as they love having kids or something, they will still tell you that it is not easy to be a mom, because a whole lot of things goes with being a good mom, right? So you have to think about the whole thing before you decide that, okay, I want to have so and so children, because you might not want to be a single mom, but circumstances can lead you to be a single mom. Like, anything can happen. It doesn't. So far, you have a child. The thing is that so far you have a child. Now, anything can lead you to be a single mom. There's nothing like, God forbid, I can never be a single mother. It is not a disease, okay? So far you have a child. So far you're a mom today. Tomorrow you can be a single mom. It can happen to anybody. It can be with anybody. So it's either by choice or by circumstances. Anyways, guys, what's your take on this conversation? Let's have conversation down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.